So when you post that many times a day to that particular platform, especially using your mobile phone, you run the risk of not only losing followers, but getting shadow banned. What's going on, guys? I'm Adam Ivy, and I'm here to help you go further, faster in your music career by sharing proven marketing techniques and strategies so you can take your passion for making music and transform that into a legit business that'll provide you with more freedom and fulfillment. So I recently received a colorful comment from one of you guys in my channel family who has a strong opinion on content marketing, especially on social media. So I figured that I would address their concern, and this is what they had to say.
Honestly, I feel like people who post so many times a day are annoying AF. If I have someone spamming up my feed, I usually unfollow or mute them. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way, but I honestly can't stand someone who blasts out so many random crap posts on social media.
Now, this brings up a great point, though, so I'm actually glad that they left this comment. So how much is too much when it comes to posting content on social media? Well, that depends. I need to adjust my sleeves. I do this in between takes, and I think I might even leave this in the video because otherwise you guys make fun of my shirt size. I'm in between a medium and a large, cut me some slack. Anyway, so what I would highly recommend is usually posting a minimum of once per day to your main social platforms, but that's pertaining to the main profile posts such as the feed on your Instagram or your Facebook. Now, in my experience, I wouldn't do much more than 3 or 4 posts per day on your main profile as long as you spread them out. But when it comes to the stories feature on Instagram or Facebook, I'd say there's not really a limit to that. Now, with that being said, keep in mind that the quality of your content matters. Your main profile post should be more polished and purposeful, while your stories can be much more candid and rough around the edges. This really gives your audience the ability to feel more connected with you because it's one step closer to actually having direct contact with you. This content disappears after 24 hours anyway, unless you save it to highlights if we're talking on Instagram, so it doesn't matter as much. Now, one thing I will say is that you don't want to post content just to post content. There's no purpose in that. It needs to be strategic. I see some people on Instagram, for example, with 10 posts a day, posting duplicate content on top of dozens of non-related hashtags all over every post that they upload. When you post that many times a day to any one particular platform, especially from your phone, you run the risk of losing followers and getting shadow banned, as I mentioned earlier. Even though Instagram claims that there isn't a shadow ban, that's been a long-running debate within the marketing community. Now, also, I say from your phone because some people aren't as attentive when they're curating all their content from their phone, right? From the content of their phone. So pay attention to what you're copying and pasting, especially when it comes to hashtags. That's all I'm saying. Now, don't let assholes stop you from building a brand because they're sick of you posting. As a music creator, we're trying to grow an engaged fan base who wants to consume your content and feel connected with you. People who get annoyed and unfollow you because they're posting a couple times a day aren't your target audience anyway, so they can go pound sand. And I know that as a curator, as a content creator, our egos can be a little delicate at times, and we don't want people talking shit about our posts, but criticism and shit talkers are all part of the experience when having a music career. So learn how to use the block button and keep on keeping on. And for those of you who have been wondering about Daisy, she's right here and she's getting huge. She's a little over 6 months old. Anyway, Coda wanted to say hello as well. He felt left out. Hey, Bubs. Now, one more thing I want to mention is that you should have a strategy when it comes to what you post to social media. This will allow you to avoid being a little too random and flooding people's timelines with repurposed content, or even worse, those super fucking annoying posts where you take one photo and then for some reason you think it'd be cool to break it up into 9 individual shitty posts with the irrational assumption that people are going to magically visit your profile and see the amazing waste of time that you've put together. Seriously, stop it. If that annoys you too, I'd like to know in the comments below. And if you're one of the people who do that, promise me in the comments that you'll stop, please. Now, I've actually made a guide for this specific reason to help you find clarity in what you should be posting to social media. I call it the 33% formula, and you can check out that entire video by clicking the video on the left of me right now. Now, I invite you to join the channel family by clicking that little subscribe button if you haven't already. Smash that bell icon to be notified anytime I upload a video just like this, and come follow me on Instagram. I love connecting with you guys. All of my contact information, as always, will be in the description box below.